Hi everyone, how are you? A quick word today about vaccines, since this situation has brought up a lot of fears and questions when it comes to this whole insane story that we're living in right now, this joke really. And yeah, most of you still believe this virus story. You can say what you want. You don't have to listen to this video if you do. Please don't listen to this video if you do believe it. Believe the media and that storyline, because I am going to tell you a different storyline right now. You know that if you listen to my videos, you know I never talk. I usually bring you the more energetic point of view, what's happening in the other realms, there are many realms to reality, but I kind of like to bring you the in-between, you know, the not so out there, but not so physical as well. I like to show you what's happening in between. So when it comes to vaccines, this is what I have seen many times within the spirit realm, within the energy field, whatever you want to call it. You don't have to listen to it. Take it as an inspiration if you want. Do your research. Definitely do your research. But this is what I have seen very clearly about what vaccines are. So, I was a nanny for many years. I worked with many children, and I've seen children before and after they received vaccines. I'm going to speak specifically about children right now because it's more easy. It has been more easier for me to see the change in energy, in the energy body, when it came to children rather than adults, because I don't really see a lot of adults getting vaccines, to be honest with you. So it was maybe that was the reason I saw more children getting vaccines in their young lives. What happens is that, how do I describe it? So vaccines, what I've seen is basically for children, there is some sort of, again, it's hard to describe it in words what I'm seeing energetically, but I will try to kind of translate it into our language. So there is an energy field up above their head, mostly, like a big one. It's different colors for every child. It's kind of moving in different speeds for every child. After I've seen, and it's open, it's more of a circle that is hollow inside. So energy will go in and out of the crown chakra of the child to the cosmos, to wherever, to infinity and beyond. So after a vaccine, what I have seen is a complete shutdown, not only of the channel and the energy that's been moving from the child to the energetic field, but this circle, this crown, if you want to call it, it was almost gone for most children, almost see-through. I couldn't see it very clearly. For some children, there were still remnants of it. Most children, it was almost unseen at all. And again, I'm not going to go through all the physical aspects of a vaccine, how horrific it is and destructive and poisonous, and you do your research. And this is for all vaccines. This is not just for children. It was just more easy for me to see it with children. Vaccines, their main purpose energetically, and the people who create the vaccines, I'm not talking about the people in the labs that are actually working on them. These are people that actually think they're doing something good, most of them. I'm talking about those in the higher powers that we don't really know. We don't really know these people. They're hidden, and there is a reason they're hidden. The purpose of these vaccines is not to protect us, is not to heal us. God knows, the opposite exactly. And actually, you can see that more people who got vaccines actually got more sick. But again, you do your own research on the physical part of it. Their part energetically And again, these hidden people are high wizards and witches. They're high magicians, and they work with dark magic, and they manipulate our energy fields constantly in many ways. One of the ways is vaccines. There are many different ways that they destroy our energy and our connection to source and who we are and each other. And they destroy divine union, which is why I teach sex magic and I teach a divine union, because we need to bring more light and love through sexual magic. Now, so again, I'm returning. I'm sorry, I'm constantly have things I want to share with you. So the main goal is to stop the transmission, the receiving of light codes, of specific light codes that in the last, I would say, 10 to 15 years, we have started, human beings have started to receive more and more from, I call that place the temple, which is where I receive my information from the temple of Isis and Lilith. It is in my imagination, the space and the place where I am connected to the Divine Mother. It could be a different space and a name for every person. I believe that the temple does exist in a different realm. I've seen it. I've been there many times. Many of the sisters who come to me to work with me right now in my programs have also been with me. Not all of them, but many of them. We are returning to each other, all the goddesses, all the sisters, all the sex priestesses. We are returning, we are remembering our powers and our knowledge. So these light codes that not just goddesses, but gods, but men as well have been beginning to receive more deeply, more powerfully from the temple, from source, from the mother. Vaccines are a huge reason why we cannot receive them. So they are just literally blocking our channel from receiving light codes, important, crucial light codes that we need, not just for our own awakening path right now, but to do our work, to do our mission, to create the specific codes that we came here to create. So it's all codes, reality itself is all codes. And when you can see energy around you, you see that it's all coded. So this is the main reason and horrific way that vaccines are destroying our powers. And I hope this, even if this doesn't make logical sense to most of you, or just maybe a few of you, I'm sure most of you understand exactly what I'm talking about. Don't try to, if it doesn't make logical sense, what I just said, don't try to make logic out of it. Listen to what I said if it resonates with you, if you feel it in your body that it resonates. Maybe meditate on it for 5 minutes, maybe let it go and allow the universe and ask the universe to show you and explain to you through different ways, maybe in the next few days, that it will be more logical to you, because our human mind does need a little logic to kind of understand things. Not too much, don't get too much logical in it, because your body, your cells, your spirit knows all of this already. You know this. So yeah, I just wanted to kind of like hit a few points about vaccines through from the eyes of kind of spirit of the energetic realm. And if you have any questions, you can always ask me. If I'm not answering, that means I'm really busy, so I'm very sorry. Or sometimes I'm just in my own world and I need to step away, which happens a lot. I need to step away a lot. So forgive me if I don't answer, but I do try to answer everyone. Comment down below what you think. If you have any comments, anything really to say about this subject. These are very intense times, to say the least. If you have any questions that you want me to answer or talk about or discuss, I can share my own knowledge and what I can bring to the table. And if you want to work with me, my website is down below and you can always contact me. I am a servant of the Mother, and I pray for the awakening of all men, women, and children on planet Earth. Thank you.